We are here to continue entertaining you. First thing I'm going to need from you is a name. Any name.
Charles.
Charles. Does Charles have a last name?
Lindbergh.
Charles Lindbergh. All right, and now I need some kind of an occupation. Maybe something you don't see every day, but it's a real occupation.
Farmer.
Farmer. So we have Charles Lindbergh, and he's a farmer. So what's going to happen in this is these lovely people are going to tell a story. Now, I'm going to randomly point at them, and they have to just pick up where the last person left off. But the fun part is you guys get to kill them if they mess up. Kind of like you did in the earlier game. You just yell, die, as loud as you can. So let me hear it. Die! All right, now I'm going to tell you the ways that you get to kill these people. If someone says, John went to the bank, and they repeat the word. So John went to the bank.
John went to the bank.
John went to the bank.
Okay, he just said the same thing, so you all would say, die! Now if you repeat the last word again, so John went to the bank.
Bank and...
And you would yell, die! If someone pauses a really long time, John went to the bank. Okay, die! If it just doesn't make any sense at all, John went to the bank.
Groupon is one of my favorite coupons.
Yeah, but it didn't really make sense. And the last way to kill someone off is if it's not grammatically correct. So if it's John went to the bank.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Alright, so you kill her off. So, this is Story Die. Woo! Alright, what's his name?
Charles Lindbergh!
And he is a
Farmer!
Alright.
There was a farmer named Charles Lindbergh. One day he was growing the largest tomato so he could enter it in a contest.
And it was a very interesting tomato because it was kind of in the shape of an airplane.
And this tomato was going to make a big splash at the Nebraska State Fair.
Where Charles lived. He always wanted to be famous in his state of Nebraska.
Because Nebraska was his hometown, where he's lived all his life.
And they're known for growing really large tomatoes.
So it was only a matter of time before he was going to enter this tomato.
And then enter another tomato and another.
And then another, and then he would go to the main state fair where
He was going to try to fly this thing around the fair.
And the flying would go bing, 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 bing.
Bing, bing, bing. And then, once he won the prize, he was...
once he won the prize.
Alright, so once he won the prize,
He was going to embark into a trip to France.
Where he would enter the tomato in all the European Union countries.
And be a worldwide winner was his big dream.
tomato. But the problem was, how do we get the tomato?
Into France because they don't pronounce it tomato.
They pronounce it in some weird way because in the eastern bloc of Europe, there's all these...
Weird languages. And it's called...
Tomato.
And it was only in this case where he was...
Going to
alright, where he was going to
Enter the tomato in
The front...
the tomato in the
World Finals.
Alright, so that's the winner. She's going to tell us the moral of Charles Lindbergh, the farmer, and his tomato.
The moral of the story is, if you're going to grow a tomato in the shape of an airplane, don't try to ride it to France.
Woo!